No doubt about it, Frank Sinatra knew his way around a jazz standard, but also a perfectly concocted whiskey cocktail. As booze lovers ourselves, we thought we'd put together a video with some of Frank Sinatra's favorite drinks. Old Blue Eyes didn't screw around with his drinks. His tipple of choice was a very precise mix of ice, Jack Daniel's whiskey, and water. But God help the bartender who screwed up this deceivingly simple concoction. After all, Sinatra was rumored to have connections to the Italian mob. One extra cube of ice and that barkeep might end up sleeping next to a severed horse head. Fun fact, the entertainer Jackie Gleason allegedly introduced Sinatra to Jack at Toots Shor's bar in New York. It was love at first sip. The bond between Sinatra and his beloved Jack was stronger than most marriages. It even went beyond the whole "until death do us part" bit. Yep, Frank was buried with a bottle of Jack Daniel's Black Label right by his side. Hashtag relationship goals. Anyway, Sinatra was no one-trick pony. Indeed, the chairman of the board knew his way around some spirits. He was famously quoted as saying, "You only go around once, but if you play your cards right, once is enough." And Sinatra definitely had an affinity for playing those cards at bars all around the world. When he wasn't cozying up to a glass of Jack, you'd find him enjoying a martini or two. But according to bartenders Victor Gower and Peter Dorelli at the American Bar in the Savoy Hotel, Sinatra was very particular about that martini. For starters, it was a classic. Beefeater gin with a touch of vermouth, served on the rocks with a twist of lemon. It also had to be dry and extremely cold. Any small slip-up, and you'd be on the receiving end of an epic teardown. But it didn't stop there. Every time he visited a bar or hotel, he demanded the same room, the same waiter at the bar, and the same drinks. He even had his very own chairs and bar stools at some establishments, which might sound a tad bit, well, diva-ish, but in case you didn't get the memo, it's freaking Frank Sinatra we're talking about here. If anyone gets a pass, it's this guy. He wasn't always such a hard ass though. Just ask his favorite booze and bros, the Rat Pack. It wasn't odd to find some combination of Dean, Sammy, Joey, and Pete sharing a booth, bar, or stage with Frank. And by all accounts, he was a true blue, loyal pal. Supposedly, he never forgot a friend's favorite drink. In fact, he loved mixing martinis for his inner circle and sharing them with his pals on stage. Rumor has it that on the Ocean's 11 set, he was the go-to barkeep for his castmates, and a damn good one at that. So, to recap, Jack Daniel's Black Label was Frank Sinatra's main squeeze, but he had a roving eye for an expertly made martini as well. When it came to good friends, he was quick with a drink and a light of a smoke. And hell, couldn't we all use more friends like that? Next time you're at a bar and see a bottle of Jack, order it the way Sinatra would have wanted it. It's the closest you'll get to stepping back in time and walking in the shoes of a drinking and singing legend.